Have you ever wondered what to do if you encounter a wild animal? That moment of surprise, your heart pounding in your chest, the adrenaline surging through your veins. It's an experience that can be both thrilling and terrifying. A test of your courage and your wit. We're not talking about the casual sighting of a deer in the woods or spotting a rabbit in the brush. We're talking about those unexpected encounters with the more formidable inhabitants of the wild. The bears, the wolves, the mountain lions, the snakes, and other creatures that can pose a potential danger. Understanding the behavior of different wild animals is crucial. Each species reacts differently to human presence. Some may be more curious, others more territorial, and others may simply see you as a potential meal. Recognizing these behaviors can give you valuable clues on how to handle the encounter. Remember, these animals are not evil, they are simply trying to survive, just like us. They have their territories, their food sources, and their young ones to protect. Most of the time, they would rather avoid a confrontation. But when they feel threatened or cornered, they can react aggressively. This is where knowledge comes in. Knowing what to expect can help you react appropriately, reducing the risk of escalating the situation. For example, making yourself look bigger might intimidate a mountain lion, but the same action could provoke a bear. But, of course, the best way to survive a wild animal encounter is to avoid it in the first place. This means being aware of your surroundings, knowing the signs of animal activity, and respecting the rules of nature. So whether you're an adventurer seeking the thrill of the wilderness, or someone who just happened to cross paths with a wild creature, understanding these encounters is vital. Because in the end, knowing what to do can make the difference between a harmless encounter and a life-threatening situation. First things first, always remember to stay calm. This might seem like a huge ask, especially when you're face to face with a wild animal, but trust me, it's crucial. Now, you might be wondering, why is it so important to stay calm in such a situation? Well, the answer lies in the animal's ability to sense your emotions. You see, many wild animals, especially predators, can pick up on your fear and anxiety. This can unfortunately trigger their aggressive behavior, turning a potentially manageable situation into a dangerous one. So, what should you do? Breathe, take slow, deep breaths. This will help you stay composed and think clearly. Remember, your actions are a reflection of your state of mind. If you're calm, your actions will be measured and less likely to provoke the animal. Your calm demeanor can help de-escalate the situation. Next, make yourself appear larger than you are. This might sound peculiar, but it's a proven survival tactic. In the wild, size often equates to power. If a wild animal perceives you as larger and therefore potentially stronger, it might decide that you're not worth the risk of a fight. So how do we do this? There are a couple of ways. Firstly, stand tall. Stretch yourself to your maximum height. If possible, stand on your tiptoes. Secondly, use your arms. Raise them high above your head to add to your perceived size. A jacket or backpack held aloft can also create the illusion of greater size. Remember, the aim is not to scare the animal into attacking, but to convince it that you're too big a challenge. It's about deterring, not provoking. So, in conclusion, appearing larger can intimidate the animal and potentially deter an attack. Another important tip is to avoid direct eye contact. Now, this may seem counterintuitive because in our human world, eye contact usually signifies honesty and courage. But in the wild, it's a whole different story. Many wild animals perceive direct eye contact as a threat or a challenge. It's like you're saying, "I'm ready to fight you." And trust me, that's not a message you want to send. So when you're face to face with a wild animal, remember to not look it directly in the eyes. This doesn't mean you should close your eyes though. Stay alert. Watch the animal's movements from your peripheral vision. It's all about maintaining a balance. You want to stay aware of the animal's actions without coming off as confrontational. This way, you're not challenging the animal, thereby preventing an escalation. Avoiding eye contact can prevent escalating the situation. If you find yourself face to face with a wild animal, remember to back away slowly. The key here is to move with deliberation and caution. You don't want to turn your back on the animal, as this could signal vulnerability. Instead, keep your body oriented towards the creature and back away in a non-threatening manner. Avoid sudden movements. Animals interpret quick, jerky motions as signs of aggression or fear, which can provoke them into attacking. Take slow, measured steps, maintaining a steady pace that indicates to the animal you're not a threat. It's a delicate balance. You want to retreat, but not provoke a chase. Maintaining a safe distance is crucial. Don't try to outrun the animal. Most wild creatures are faster than humans. Instead, aim to gradually increase the distance between you and the animal without triggering its instinct to give chase. Another effective strategy is using a loud and firm voice. Now you might be wondering, why would my voice matter in the face of a wild animal? The answer lies in the power of intimidation. Wild animals, much like us, rely heavily on their senses. Your voice, when loud and firm, can make you seem like a formidable opponent rather than an easy meal. Imagine being in the wilderness and suddenly finding yourself face to face with a wild animal. You're filled with fear, but you remember to stay calm. You puff up your chest, avoid direct eye contact, and start to back away slowly, but the animal is still watching you. So, you summon all the courage within you and let out a loud, firm shout. This display of dominance can be enough to make the animal think twice about attacking. Remember, it's not just about the volume, but the confidence in your voice that matters. Your voice can be a powerful tool in deterring an animal. If an animal approaches you, use anything you have as a shield. This is more than just a tip. It could be your lifeline in a potentially dangerous situation. Make use of whatever is at hand. Your backpack, for instance, can serve as a sturdy barrier between you and the animal. It's not just about the physical protection it offers, it's also about the psychological impact on the animal. Seeing an obstacle might make it reconsider its approach, or consider a hiking stick if you have one. It's not a weapon, but it can provide a crucial extension of your reach, keeping the animal at a distance. Even a jacket, if held out wide, can create a visual barrier that might deter the creature. Remember, it's not about fighting the animal, it's about creating a boundary, a deterrent. Your ingenuity in these moments could make all the difference. Remember, even simple objects can provide a critical defense. Knowing when to fight back is crucial. It's a fine line to tread, but in certain situations it could be the difference between life and death. Let's delve into the nuances of this tip. When you're dealing with bears or mountain lions, playing dead might be your best bet. These animals often attack if they feel threatened. If you play dead and appear non-threatening, they might lose interest and leave you alone. On the other hand, if a shark or alligator has you in its grip, fighting back is your only option. Aim for the eyes or snout. These are sensitive areas and your best bet to get them to release their grip. In the case of venomous snakes, it's always better to give them a wide berth. If you're bitten, seek immediate medical attention. The key is to understand the behavior of the animal you're encountering. Remember, fighting back should be a last resort. Carrying bear spray can be a lifesaver. This isn't just a catchy phrase to remember, it's a fact. When you're out in the wilderness, you're in the home of many wild animals, and sometimes they might not be too thrilled about your visit. That's where bear spray comes in. Bear spray is a specific type of pepper spray that's more potent and designed to deter aggressive or charging bears. But it's not just for bears, it can also be effective against other wild animals. It's a non-lethal tool that creates a cloud of irritants that can disorient and temporarily incapacitate the animal, giving you precious time to escape. But remember, it's not a magic wand. You need to know how to use it correctly. Keep it easily accessible, not tucked away in your backpack. When you use it, aim slightly downward as the spray will rise and create a barrier between you and the animal. Bear spray can give you crucial seconds to escape. So next time you're heading into the wilderness, don't forget it. Finally, take time to learn about the wildlife in your area. This could be the most pivotal step in surviving a wild animal encounter. Each animal has its own set of behaviors, warning signs, and danger cues. Understanding these can help you anticipate an animal's actions and react appropriately. Do you know which animals are indigenous to your region? Are they nocturnal or diurnal, aggressive or docile? What signs might indicate a nearby den or nest? These are all questions that can be answered with a little research. Visit local park offices, consult wildlife guides, or use online resources to gain a deeper understanding of your local fauna. Remember, some animals pose more of a threat than others. Knowing which creatures to be wary of can significantly increase your chances of a safe wilderness experience. Don't underestimate the power of awareness. It's not just about how you react in the moment, but also about being prepared for what might come your way. Knowledge is your best defense. To recap, these are the key tips to remember if you encounter a wild animal. First off, keep your cool. Your calm demeanor can prevent a dangerous situation from escalating. Second, make yourself appear larger than you are. This can dissuade many animals from seeing you as prey. Third, avoid direct eye contact. Many animals perceive this as a threat. Fourth, back away slowly. Quick movements could trigger an attack. Fifth, use a loud, firm voice. This can startle the animal and give you time to retreat. Sixth, use anything you have as a shield. It could be your backpack, a stick, or even your jacket. 7th, know when it's time to fight back. Some animals won't back down unless you do. 8th, carry bear spray. It's a non-lethal deterrent that can save your life. And finally, learn about local wildlife. Knowledge is your best defense. Remember, the key to surviving a wild animal encounter is to stay calm, act appropriately, and always respect nature's inhabitants.